What's up, guys? We're back at another video. I am the FM Guru, back with another video, and I'm your one-stop shop for all your farmers market needs. If you have any questions, comments, comment that down below. If you want a one-on-one consultation, that's the description. If you want some of your very good herbal cider, it's from Herb Roots & Company. That's the sponsor of today's video. Hit the description box. It's amazing. My personal favorite is the Stay Calm No Stress. So today we're going to be talking about a story time. I've had some crazy stories working at farmers markets. It's the story time of how I lost almost everything, and it's a little hyperbolic, but some people lost everything at this farmers market that I was at. So I'm in downtown, I'm working at this farmers market. This particular market, it's not necessarily a farmers market, but it's a market because it doesn't have vegetables and greens and stuff. And I'm downtown in the city, and it's in this alleyway of this urban young people type thing, right? So it's a really hot day, and this market, it's 8 hours. It was 8 hours long. That's back in the day when I was doing 8-hour markets, because I didn't know 4-hour markets were way better. So the thing about 8-hour markets is that when you're doing them, they start to wane out. I'm the type of person that I go off of a momentum, and I have to keep my momentum going. And if I start slowing down, then eventually I feel like quitting and I don't feel like trying anymore. Or there has to be something that keeps my momentum going. So if there's people coming and coming and coming and coming, then I'm gonna just keep standing up, giving out samples. Because the thing about my product is I have to ask people, would you like to try a sample? They say yes, then I have to explain to them what it is, and they decide if they want to buy it or not. So when there's nobody there, I'm not gonna lie, I end up losing my motivation. I'm human. But I would suggest for you guys to, if you analyze yourself, I would suggest to find a way that you could keep that motivation, or bring a friend with you, because bringing a friend with you will always help. But that's neither here or there. So it's a hot day, and I think the market ended like at 5, and it's 3. So it's a long day, and I'm like trying to kill time because there's nothing really going on. So I walk over across the street, and there's a Trader Joe's across the street. So I walk over to it to use the bathroom. And so I'm peeing, right? And then I open the door, and like I'm peeing and everything, and the light flickers, it turns on and off. So then I'm like, okay. So then flush the toilet, wash my hands, I step out the bathroom. And when I step out the bathroom, I hear that voice whenever it's like a background voice of people worried, like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like when someone says something inappropriate on stage and people are like, oh my gosh. I'll put an example of this guy giving an award speech and him saying it. Fuzi, yeah. I'll put an example. And I just kept hearing that, and the lights turn off completely. And I'm like, what in the world? So then I'm like walking around the store and everything, and people are kind of looking panicked. I'm like, what is going on? So then I walk out the store, and then I just see winds going. So then I see people kind of moving fast too. So I'm walking back to my booth, because my booth is across the street, and I'm walking, and I get to the market, because let's say my booth is right here toward the end of the market. The beginning of the market is right here, and Trader Joe's is like across the street right here. So I'm walking over here, and I stop at the entrance of the market, and I see everyone's tent, not everyone, but tents are like broken in, and products are all over the ground, and the winds are coming like crazy. So I feel like I'm in a movie, like a zombie apocalypse. I jump over broken tents, I duck and dive, and I start unplugging my stuff real quick, because I have a hot water urn. My register wasn't there at the time, but I had a hot water urn, and I had just my products on the table. So I start taking everything down real quick. Then out of nowhere, it starts pouring down rain. And the way the market is set up is, so there's a vendor right here and a vendor right here, and the parking is right here. So I have to come from over here to come to the parking lot, which is right here. So I'm packing up my stuff real fast, and I have a tent. And the thing about the tent, it's tedious to take down, because you have to click the first notch down, and then you have to click the back notches down for the 4 legs. Then you have to click the medium notches, the middle notches down, and then you have to push it together. You have to do all that. So the rain, it starts pouring down really, really bad. So I'm packing up all my stuff. I put it in the car, and bro, My tent, so everyone's tent was basically blown over. Mine was like the last tent standing. So everything started blowing over. It started blowing over and blowing over. And everyone was like, oh, we gotta get out of here. It was like it was like if you were in the Hurricane Katrina type thing, right? So I packed half of my stuff. I just throw the stuff in the car. All the stuff is wet. I'm putting my stuff in this cooler. I put my tent up and I'm like asking, hey, do y'all need help? Do y'all need help? And then people are like, yeah, this guy had this skateboard thing. I felt so bad for this guy. He had this skateboard set up. His skateboards are all over the ground. The wheels are all over the ground. So I had my stuff packed up. It's raining, but it's raining to a point now to where it starts flooding and people's stuff are like, it's like ankle high flooding and people's stuff are all over the place in the water. So people are stepping over these flood puddles that are up to their ankle and trying to get their stuff. So I help the people, and I help as many people as I can. And I'm like, okay, I got to dip. So I put my tent up. It's super wet. I slammed the thing over my tent, put the stuff in the car. I'm drenched in water. It feels like I just jumped in the swimming pool. That's how drenched I was. And the next day, boom, they sent out a video. It was literally havoc, man. I'm gonna see if I still have the video because they sent it to all of us in the group chat. It was horrible. People's stuff went missing. People who had jewelry, her jewelry stand just completely flew over. People who had clothes, their clothes were wet. That's why I was so happy I had the booth I had, because I had it very simple. Just had my product on the table. Boom, bam, boom. Nothing got super wet. The only thing that I lost was the top of my hot water urn. It's this thing that I use to heat the water. And yeah, it was gone. The top was gone. So basically I had to get a new one because it's just kind of weird just seeing steam rise from the thing. And yeah, but that's the end of my story time. I'm gonna see if I can find the video of it, and that's all I got for you guys. But like I said, appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me down below. But this is the FM Guru. I have another crazy story time that I might not even tell because that one is very wild. But maybe one day I'll tell it. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Peace.